Hi bridge fans and lovers alike, we're here back for another BBO session, and today we're going to try something that is relatively new, and these are the BBO Instant 100s. You can find these on the main homepage, and you've got several types. If you go to the main page here, you've got this instant tournaments down near the bottom left. So we're going to be there, so we've got 12 boards, so we can see what we get on the right hand side. And we can also get a comparison with other tables as soon as we play the boards. Basically, after we've played the boards, within about 10 seconds, you get your match point score compared against the other 100 tables. And if you didn't do very well, you can look at what you could have done better. Or if you did very well, if you got into a different contract, you couldn't see, well, I wonder if four spades makes. And you can have a quick look at the other tables to see if anyone was in four spades and whether they made it or not. So it's a good learning tool. If you don't get a good result, what could you have done differently to do it? Just by checking out what other decent players have done. So we're here, we're playing match points. And this is board 1. We have 12 hard card points, and our longest suit is diamonds. We can open 1 diamond because we only need to have 3. But we have 4. Partner bids 1 heart. We don't have 4 card heart support, so we're going to bid 1 no trump. And there we play. So we've effectively got a weak no trump, and partner's got a balanced 9 count. So we're sort of where we need to be. We've got 2 7-card major fits, and because I've bid diamonds, they haven't led one, even though that's their longest combined fit. So I have a quick count. So the 9 of spades looks like a shortage. So it looks like ace, queen, jack of spades is with the east. We can maybe take some club finesses. We're going to lose probably 3 spades and 2 diamonds, definitely, and then maybe either a club or a heart in the end. So I'm going to play low on this, and it loses to the jack, and they play a diamond through. I'm going to play the queen. If they return a diamond, I might be able to get a free finesse to the 9, but playing the 8 here and losing to the 9 will be a bad outcome. So I'm just going to play the queen, and if they return a diamond, I'm going to make 2 diamond tricks. All right, so first decision now. What are we throwing from dummy? Well, if the queen of hearts is on side, we might even make 4 heart tricks. And there's a chance that's the case because West has led a short spade suit, it looks like. So maybe if West has the queen of hearts, that's the case. But I think clubs is just a better source of tricks. We're going to make 2 diamonds now. We're going to make 2 hearts is 4. We're going to definitely make 3 club tricks. It gets us to 7 tricks. So I think that's what we're going to do, even if we don't take the club finesse. But having ace, jack, 10 of clubs opposite queen to 4 gives us 3 club tricks. And so I know it's not imps and we're not trying to make our contract, but what I'm trying to avoid is maybe losing a trick that I shouldn't be losing. And if East has the queen of hearts, that would be bad. I don't really want to throw a spade away because otherwise if East has got like ace, queen to 3 spades left, they're going to make 3 spade tricks. I don't want to throw a spade. I don't think I can afford a club. So for that reason, I'm going to play a heart. And we win the 8. Okay, so we've still got another diamond trick to come, but they need to play them. I'm not going to play on diamonds. So now I've got 2 choices. I could play on clubs, which is what I said I was going to do, or I could just try and set a spade trick up. So I think I might be doing that, to be honest. I might even be able to take a club finesse and not lose a club. So I'm going to play the 10 of spades and see what happens. Okay. And they play the ace, so they've set my king up. And they've played a diamond, so they've set my 10 up. So now I'm going to make... These are the 4 tricks I said I was going to lose. I was going to lose 3 spades and 2 diamonds. So these are the 4 tricks I was going to say I was going to lose. And now it just depends on which finesse I want to take, I think. I don't need the 4th club anymore because they've set my king of spades and they set my diamond up. So I'm going to I've made 1 trick already. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more tricks to come. So I just need 1 finesse. And so which finesse is more likely? Well, if I discard a heart, entries are awkward. So maybe I'm just going to discard a club and try and guess which finesse to take. I'm probably relying on the club finesse. I can't take the club finesse more than once because I only have 1 entry to the north hand. Yeah, I might have to throw a club away. I don't think I can afford to throw a heart. Okay, I'm going to throw another club away. Okay, and we win. So we're probably going to have to take 2 finesses. I could just concede a club and that would make it me. But But the problem is that West has the long diamond. West has a 5th diamond, so I don't think I can risk the club finesse because then West gets to cash a diamond. So I think I'm going to have to play a heart to the jack here. Okay, that wins. We're now going to cash. And we're going to cash 2 hearts, finishing in dummy. And hearts were 3-3 with the queen on side, so I've potentially lost a trick here. West has thrown a diamond away, which means it's safe to take the club finesse. West has got 2 clubs left, and if it's not got the king, I can take the finesse. If they have got the king, they've got to play a club back. So I'm going to play a club. Okay. So discarding heart earlier was bad. I think potentially. Oh no, but he's thrown one, hasn't he? West has thrown a heart. So at one point, I think I had 4 heart tricks. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at what other people did. Let's see, showing you this function, looking at other tables straight away. Gonna wait to see what our score was as a percentage. And we've made a plus score. Some people might get too high. We've got 82%. I mean, I felt like I could have made 8, but I'll take 82%. That's pretty good. So you can see when you click on other tables at the top, it's the second one along from my table. Click on other tables, it shows you all the other tables, but it highlights your table. So you can see this is me. And it doesn't show you names at this point. You don't know who you're playing against. It shows you, for example, if we click on this one, this particular person went off. For the moment, they're South 3. So it's not naming and shaming anyone who didn't make it. So there's a few people going off. And you can see that the club finesse is offside and diamonds were 5-3. They found a good lead. So maybe there was a chance that if you took the club finesse at the end there, that West would cash a diamond and beat you. But the other reason that people have gone off if they've bid too much. So if we have a look at the people who've bid too much, what they did. They tried to pass 1 heart. West came back in with diamonds. North bid spades. You were forced to correct to 3 hearts and then you went off. So trying to pass a heart got you a negative board because your partner competed further and pushed you too high. So, and some poor person got to 300 jumps. And again, if you want to see how someone made an extra trick, that probably relies on, if we have a quick look, you can go through on the bottom here. You can say, you can't quite see it on the screen, but it says next trick, so we can sort of play through. This is the hand that someone made 8 tricks on. They got a 100% on the match points in our section. They played, so same lead, same switch, yeah, same diamond, 10 of spades, same. Oh. It looks like they're doing the same as I did. For some reason, West ducked. Okay, that was just a mistake, I think. All right. So we're just going to play through this and see how well we do. Currently, you can see at the top, it says I'm on 82% and I'm first. I don't know how I'm first, but it gives you a rank out of 100 or thereabouts as you're playing through. I don't see how I can be first and someone got a top. But I know I'm doing well because I'm on 82%. So maybe first means if I finish with 82%, I'll win the event. So maybe that's what it means by first. We have 12 high card points. I'm going to open 1 diamond. Partner bids a spade. I'm going to bid 1 no jump. Partner bids 3 spades. I'm going to bid 4 spades because I have 3 card support. And right. So we don't have any diamonds to lose. Hopefully we can take a club finesse. And we're going to lose a heart and a spade. So we're going to make 10 or 11 tricks depending on whether king of clubs is on side or not. Is there any risk or danger? I don't need to worry about roughing a club in my hand because my pips are so good. I can just play a club to the jack. If it wins, I will have to try and rough some clubs in the south hand. So that's probably my aim. I'm probably going to take a club finesse at trick 2, just on the off chance that if it wins, I might be able to make 12. So we take a club finesse. And it wins, so we're going to now play the ace of clubs. And what we want to do is take a roughing finesse against the king. So we play a diamond to the north hand. And we play the queen of clubs. They cover. I'm actually going to rough with a king of spades here. And now I'm just going to lose 1 heart and 1 spade. So guaranteed 11 here. And I'm just going to lose a heart at the end. So I'm going to concede that heart now, making 11 tricks. If we drew trumps, we wouldn't have been able to get away without losing a club there. So it was important to test the club finesse before drawing trumps. If you drew trumps and the club finesse wins, you're only going to make 10, even though the current king of clubs is on side, which is what you wanted for 11. So we'll see what other people did. 92%, I'll take that. So some people not in game, so we're always going to beat them. And of the people in game, 5 made 10 and only 3 made 11. So if we just had a look at one of the people who made 10, just pick someone random. This is South 9. They lead a spade, so it's the same auction. And they played a spade and they played a spade. So now you're going to lose the king of clubs, even though the finesse is on side, because dummy's only got 2 clubs. You can only take it once. So I was able to rough the last club out. So that's why. And then some people weren't in game. I mean, you've opened on 12 points at Best Hand Bridge. I think some people are passing 3 spades, aren't they? Yeah, but although partners not got 13 or more points, you know that from Best Hand Bridge. They could have 6 or 7 spades. They could have a better hand than you because they've got more distribution. So you can't pass there. All right. So we're 3rd overall with 71%. That's good. 9. We have 16 high card points. We're going to open 1 no trump. This is board 4. Partner transfers to hearts. Okay. And bids 2 no trumps, which is an invite to either game. So this is going to be about 8 points. 8 or 9. Invitational 8 to either game. 9 points, it says. Well, I've got 16. My suits are good. I've got Ace King Queen 10 and Ace King 10. The 10s in my minor suits are good. And I also have 3 card support for partner. So I'm actually just going to bid 4 hearts. I think this is a good 16 count. There are much worse 16 counts. If I had 2 low hearts and my suits are a ropey, I might just pass 2 no trumps. All right, so partner hasn't got much here, but they've got what we need. The Ace of Spades is a good card. We're not going to lose any diamonds, and we're not going to lose any clubs because I can actually throw dummy's 3rd club away on my 3rd diamond. So what I need to make sure is I rough dummy's spade. And what I'm going to do to encourage them to continue spades, because I don't really want them to switch to a trump. So I'm going to duck this. And if they play a 2nd spade, I'm going to rough a spade and take some trump finesses. Okay, so that's saved my club guess now. That's good. And now we can throw dummy's spade on our diamond, so we don't even need to rough the spades now. So what we're going to do is take some heart finesses. So I'm going to play the 8. I don't think I'm going to run it. I'm probably going to play one to the jack. Okay, that loses the ace, so we know West has the queen. But we're also missing the 10 as well. So I think we have to... Well, we can play the king of hearts and see what happens. Yeah, and East has the 10 of hearts. But what we're just going to do, just to make sure of nothing weird happening, we're just going to rough this spade. And we can concede the winning 10 of hearts. We've got Ace King of Diamonds, Ace King of Clubs for dummies, minor suit cards, and someone's got the 10 of hearts. I think it's going to be East. But it could be West. Yeah, it was East. Okay. So we'll take that. That'll be good because some people won't bid games. Some people will pass 2 no trumps or maybe sign off in 3 hearts. So that'll be good for that reason. But once you're in it, you should probably be making it, I think. Okay. So board number 5, we've got another 92%. So we're now leading the event on 1st place. It says 76% on total. So keep it up, Steve. 60%, I'll take it. We're 2nd overall, going into board 6. We have 11 high card points. So we're going to open it. Partner bids a heart. We're going to bid a no trump. We've had this auction a bit today. And partner invites the game. We are at the bare minimum. Partner will have 11 as well. And we're just going to pass. Partner can't have 12 because we're playing Best Hand Bridge. The partner's got 11 as well. So we're as high as we really want to be. But partner's values are good. They're in the right places. Both major suit aces are really good. The 10 of spades is good. It promotes my jack of spades into a potential trick and obviously makes both my major suit kings a lot better. They've led a club, so we've definitely got 2 club tricks on the lead. I'm going to play low from dummy. And then we're going to try and set up a long diamond trick. So we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tricks probably. And then we just need to scramble an 8th trick, which is probably going to be a guess on the queen of spades. So I'm going to play low. And we're going to win that. Now our queen and 10 are equals against the king. So when they play clubs. Okay. And the 9 of clubs is the only club that can beat R7. So, yeah, so I kind of want West to play another club. Oh, that's really good. That's a mistake from them. Oh, well, that's another mistake. We're going to make loads of tricks now. So West could have ducked that round to their partner's queen. It was difficult to know that I didn't have the queen because I have opened 1 diamond. The club's going to give me 2 club tricks. So I'm now going to make 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, a heart, and then I've got to guess where the queen of spades is to make the rest. So if we do a bit of logicking here, so I'm going to make lots of tricks. So basically, West has shown up with the ace king of diamonds, and I think they've got to have the queen of hearts here because East switched to the jack. So there is room for West to have the queen of spades, but it's much more likely that East has it based on all the high cards we've seen. So I'm going to play East for the queen of spades, mainly because West has shown it with so much already, although it is still mathematically possible that West could have the queen of spades. So I'm going to play low. I'm going to win the 7. I'm going to cash this. I'm going to cash some winners, and maybe we get a count on the spades. East has thrown 2 spades away, and West hasn't thrown any away. But I think I'm still going to finesse East. That was my plan. That was my plan, so I'm going to do it. Ace of spades. Spade. Nope, okay. Yeah, the discards made me deviate slightly, but yeah, West has got 11 points as well. They couldn't have any more points because we were playing best hand bridge, but the reason I played the queen of spades is the way. But they've misdefended twice there. They've given me an extra club and an extra diamond, so hopefully that should be good. All right, we're on board 7 now. We're going to open our 15 count 1 no trump. We are currently ranked first with 75.6%. I can't remember the last time I actually had that in a proper pair session, but obviously over 12 boards, your scores are generally going to be much higher or much lower because it takes you a bit longer to stabilize. Partners bid Stamen. I don't have one partner. And partners bid 3 no trumps. Okay. Right, quick count of the tricks. We have, well, clubs is a bit ropey. We're going to make 3 spades, 4 diamonds is 7. We're going to make 2 hearts is 9. So we're going to make our contract. But if we ever lose the lead, they're going to make, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but probably 4 or more club tricks. So I don't think we can afford to lose the lead. So I think what we're just going to do is cash out. It feels like a bit of a boring one. I'm just going to cash out. If they throw too many clubs away, I might be able to try and sneak an extra heart trick. But I'm just going to start with 4 diamonds and see what they do. Okay, so West has thrown a heart. East has 5 diamonds. West has thrown another heart. So I guess if I throw a club, hearts could be 2-2 now. But the other possibility is that East has a singleton heart on her. So I'm going to play the king of hearts and see if East has a singleton heart. They don't. Okay, so West has the jack of hearts left. East has a winning diamond and they've got loads of clubs. So I'm just going to claim 2 more spades and that'll be it. Okay. Yeah, so they have 4 tricks to take off the top, but they can't take any more because clubs are 4-3. But if I ever lose the lead in a non-club suit, they could have beaten me, so I didn't want to risk it. So I'm not sure I did anything wrong on that hand, but I only scored 39%. So this is one of the times where you can look at the other tables to see what's been done. So we're going to have a look. So again, when you click to other tables, it highlights your board first. That's our board there. And we can see, so most people made 9. 3 people made 10. So that's either going to be good play from them or a missed defense. Maybe the bidding caused West to lead a heart instead of a spade or something like that. So we're going to have a look at one of them just to see what it could have been. So we clicked on this. This is South number 7. They made 10 and they had the same bidding. So where do we deviate? So spade lead. Oh, they took a heart finesse at trick 2 and it held. Oh, that's risky. That's really risky because if East wins that, which they're going to win that most of the time, the clubs are wide open. So they've took a gamble there. So well done. Gamble wins the match, wins the board. So, yeah, well done, South 7. My guess is that other people did the same, did they? They cleared a heart trick. So now if they find a club switch, this is even more dangerous. Now if they find a club switch, because Isa's got time to discard and encourage or something in real life, they could discourage diamonds, and in which case their partner might play them for club cards. So yeah, they didn't do that. They just set up their club. So well done, you two. I didn't dare do that. And so you made one more trick than me and scored a good board. Okay. Right, so here we go. We've got 2 boards to go. We're currently ranked 4th with that board to score. That board scores us, drum roll, 64%. So we're now 6th. So we've dropped 2 places. We've got 67%. So a score of about 70% is probably going to be good enough to win this. So we've got 2 more boards to try and increase our score. We have a strong no trump and partner bids 3 no trumps. Okay. Okay, we have 4 spade tricks. A heart is 5, a diamond is 6, and sorry, a club is 6, and 2 diamonds is 8. So we've got 2 suits where we've got chances for extra tricks. One of the suits is hearts, one of the suits is diamonds. And the reason I'm going to play on hearts first is that West can't attack clubs. So what you're looking for here is either suit has a prospect of making extra tricks. If diamonds break 3-2, make some tricks. That's about 60-odd%. If East has one of the heart honors, hearts are going to give me 2 tricks, 75% of the time. So hearts are slightly better anyway, but more importantly, clubs is my weak suit. If I lose the lead to East, which I might do if I'm playing diamonds, East can play clubs and it doesn't get me a second club trick. If West switches to clubs, it sets up a second club trick for me. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to win the Queen of Spades, and I'm going to play a heart to the 10. Now, West might play a club. They didn't. They played another heart. That's fine. Because now we also have time to play on diamonds. So we've got 2 tricks already. We've got another 3 spades is 5, a heart is 6, a club is 7, and 2 diamonds is 9. So we've got 9 tricks, and we potentially make 10 by conceding a diamond. So what we're going to do is play a diamond to the ace and see what happens. And the king of diamonds. And a last diamond. So my 7 of diamonds is a winner. And for those of you who know me, the 7 of diamonds is called a beer card. And if you can win the last trick with the beer card, your partner should buy you a beer. So Gib, I'm going to duck this club, and you're going to owe me 1 beer. Now I can play spade to dummy, spade to hand, king of spades, throwing a loser, ace of hearts, following suit, and the last trick is a 7 of diamonds, which is a winner because there's no more diamonds out. Cheers, partner. Cheers. All right, one more board to go. This is board 12 out of 12 in the ACBL Instant 100. And we are lying with the score to come in. We're lying. Still in 6th, so that didn't really change our score. We're on 76.2. That board scored 76.9, so basically breaking even. So we just got one more board to go to try and get into the top 5. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It's gone a spade, pass, and no trump to me. And I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 13 points, but I haven't got anywhere to go. One of my 2 suits, they've bid. I'm just going to have to pass, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to pass. And I'm defending 2 spades, and I do have 4 trumps to the ace queen. So there are worse spots to be defending. So partners with the queen of clubs. Okay. And I don't know what they're doing here. The singleton ace of hearts? It might be a singleton ace of hearts, that. What was the bidding? So it looks like it's a singleton ace of hearts. So what we need to do is cash our club tricks while we can. So I'm going to win the ace. Play the king. Gets roughed. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get end played here. Thanks, partner. I have to give the... Oh, no. They've roughed twice. My 9 of spades is a winner. Yeah. Thought I was going to have to give the 9 of spades there. Made 8. Don't think we can do much more, to be honest. And there is the end. Now, if you wait a bit, a few things have happened. So we'll just look at the results on the last board. We made 110, and that was good for 50%. It looks like that was a flat board, completely flat. So it probably means we've dropped a bit. We might have dropped to 7th or 8th, so we'll check in a sec. So completely flat board. It looks like the bidding was the same at all tables. No one had anything to say. Lead was the same, so it was a flat board. Okay, at least we didn't lose anything. If we let them make 9, for example, we'd have got 0%. And then when we look at the overall, you can see that these are the overall ones. So you can see here, you can see where we've come. So we finished in the top 10. We came 6th overall, which is sort of where we were for most of the event, which is pretty good. You can see you needed to win it. You needed 73%. So were there any mistakes? Yeah, I misplayed board 2. That was one mistake. And I overbid a bit on board 8. That was another mistake. So when I was looking through them, they are my 2 mistakes, and maybe I could have got 73% if I'd have just done a bit better on those 2 boards. But you can see here that overall we came 6th, and we get 0.9 master points, and these are ACBL master points because it's an ACBL event. They're non-pigmented, so they're not got a colour attached to them, but they count towards your total, so that's good. You can see also the Stratifiers as well. So I am the 6th A player, but you can see here's the first C player. And what you can do down below is look for some friends of yours. So you can see that these are the sections we were comparing to. We weren't in this section, but you might see one of your friends in those sections there. And if we have a look for our section, where did we come in our section? There we go, there's our section. So we won our section, which is pretty good. We were 15 tables or so in our section, and we won it. So there were 105 people altogether. 7 sections of 15. And these are the people we beat on the way. Woohoo! I think I know them, maybe. MMLK, I think I recognise that one. So that's what you can do when you do one of these ACBL Instant 100s. You're playing in a much larger field. You can see you're competing against much greater numbers of people than you normally do for one of these instant tournaments. And one of the benefits is you can check your results as soon as you played them. So you can see why you got such a poor board or how you could have made it by looking at what other people are doing on the boards. Just checking to see if your bidding's up to scratch, seeing if you're getting to the same contracts other people are getting to, or seeing if you're getting to the contracts that score the most master points or match points. Anyway, that's the ACBL instance. I might be back later in the future to do Imp one to show you the difference, but again, it's just going to be a different sort of play. But I've been Steve, hope you've enjoyed it, and tune in to BBO for lots of great games.